Good morning mga kadelight! So join me today in our devotion which entitled Precious in God's Eyes. Let's read Revelation chapter 3 verse 5. He who overcomes shall be clothed in white garments, and I will not blot out his name from the book of life, but I will confess his name before my Father and before his angels. I want to show you an aspect of how God sees you today through a beautiful truth about the breastplate of the high priest of ancient Israel. Today, Jesus is our high priest, and as we examine the breastplate, I want you to see something powerful about the way the Lord sees his people. Notice in the illustration that there are 12 stones on the high priest's breastplate, and the names of the 12 tribes of Israel are engraved on the stones. For example, Judah is engraved on the sardius stone set in the first row, and Gad is engraved on the diamond set in the second row. The high priest of Israel the names of the 12 tribes of Israel are engraved on 12 precious stones found on his breastplate. These 12 stones represent God's people today. Notice how God depicts his people, you and me, as precious stones. He didn't use common rocks and pebbles. He deliberately chose very costly, rare, and precious gems such as sapphire, topaz, emerald, amethyst, diamond, onyx, and jasper to represent you and me. That's in Exodus 39 verses 9 to 14. Also, of all the garments donned by the high priest, the breastplate is closest to the heart. This speaks of how much the Lord loves and values you, and his desires to keep you close to his heart. In his eyes, you are very costly, precious, and loved. Notice also that the names of the tribes of Israel were not merely written on the gems. They were engraved. That's in Exodus 39:14. This means that once you become a believer in Jesus, your name is forever engraved in his book of life. If your name were only written, you might think that it could easily be erased or blotted out. But the truth is that Jesus has engraved your name on a precious stone, and he keeps it close to his heart. Can your name be ever blotted out of its place in God's heart? Just look at what Jesus promises those who are born again. He who overcomes shall be clothed in white garments, and I will not blot out his name from the book of life, but I will confess his name before my Father and before his angels. That's in Revelation 3:5. Kadelight, through Jesus Christ, you are an overcomer, and in Christ Jesus, you are eternally secure. Rest in the assurance that your name will not be blotted out from the book of life. It will remain engraved on stone and close to God's heart for all eternity.